Welcome back. So, I thought we were gonna talk about some new weapons from the new update. So, we got a new power sword for the veteran. So, I have the old one equipped right now. And if we go over the attack pattern real quick, basically I have these two strikes that goes diagonally, and the heavy, these two that go horizontally, and the charge up basically powers it up. So that's the old one. The new one actually has 4 attacks. So you start with 2 that are very straight, then a diagonal, and then 1 overhead. So, and the heavy attack is diagonally, both of them. And the charge up is basically the same. So the main difference there is if we look at the damage stats, these are a little bit higher overall, especially against unarmored, than for example these. But the last one is actually kind of powerful. And the heavy attacks, same there. Takes a little, it's a little bit less with everything. So I don't know if this feels more quick or not, but might be a little bit quicker. That would explain the damage offset, but basically they function the same. They are not very different. The light attacks are the biggest difference, which have the last hit actually being powerful. But yeah. It's also a little bit shorter, but I don't know if it's actually if it actually affects the attack range. Maybe it isn't. It's hard to tell. Probably the same. Maybe a little bit shorter. Anyway, I haven't found that I miss a lot with it, or I don't reach my targets with it. So it's functionally the same, it's just a little bit different. Anyway, moving on to the combat shotguns. So the Lawbringer, let's actually do this. So that basically covers his torso. So the Lawbringer special action makes it a wider shot. Let's actually see if we can we demonstrate that here? Nope. Not there either. Okay. Well, anyway, if you look at the sight picture, or you see it gets wider. So that's basically what the special thing does. And the reticle is we? About here we cover the shield. Yeah, there. So, by the edge there. Alright, let's go for this one then. So, well, there we cover the shield. So it has less spread. And the special basically makes it a sniper rifle. It is actually very, very powerful. If you hit your shots, that is. I have one game that I'm probably gonna upload where I actually use this specific weapon, gray and all, in a damnation run. And I outsnipe snipers with it. So, yeah. The regular shots, not much to write home about. And Cantrell, last one. Is just a tad wider. Just hair. And the weapon special, Life's Burning. Worth it to use through stuff. Yeah, a little bit. So I think this might be a bug where it actually applies the fire to corners like this. So that one is bugged right now with the fire effect. The regular pellets doesn't care. But the fire effect, you can still apply it through walls. So that's interesting. I'm guessing that's gonna get patched quite soon. But those are the major differences in the ways of how it handles. When you actually go into the details of them, there's another interesting story. So the quickest way, I mean, they're not the same roll, but they're quite close to each other. So, but if you look at the damage, 526, 348, 246. So basically, the shorter the range, the more the damage. And you also have some interesting things here, where you have the weak spots and critical. They are not created equal between them. This one is almost doubled, while this one is one. More damage still, but not as much. So But the secondary action for the weak spots for the Lawbringer is quite a lot more. Even though the the weak spot for the secondary action, not that much of an increase. But it's the same story here. So yeah. Shortest range, medium range, and well, if you load the slug, this is basically a sniper. You can hit targets, and you can engage targets way out. But it doesn't really make up for it, since the damage is so low. And they still suffer from the ammunition, bad ammunition economy, so something to keep in mind too. But I think I've played with this specific one on this character, and I'm probably gonna upload that video soon. I played a better version of this on my Zealot, and yeah, I haven't played it on the Veteran yet, but I am more inclined to say that the shotguns still needs a buff. They are fun to use. Setting stuff on fire with this one is very fun, and sniping people with a shotgun is also very fun. It is very pinpoint, actually. Let's get over yonder. And if I were a better shot at this... Oh, that was me missing. But, yeah. So, it's an interesting mechanic, but the regular shot is way too weak for it to be useful in damnation. As you can see, now I don't have any blessings or any buffs or whatnot to this one, so take that into consideration also, because you can build it to do specific things. But yeah, I think the Veteran got the short end of the stick in this update. But yeah, so anyway, quick overview. I'm gonna play them more and see if I can figure something specific uses for them, but until then, I'll see you guys in the next one.